Welcome back to the Crypto Market Updates channel. Today is the 1st of November, which means Halloween's finished. That was yesterday, so I hope you had a good Halloween. And welcome to November. In today's video, I am not going to talk about any projects. I'm not going to talk about anything new to cryptocurrencies, but what I will talk about is integrity when it comes to content creation, which is why I put on this fancy little shirt for you to make myself look all party and stuff. The thing that prompted me to want to make this video is some of the articles that I scroll through on a daily basis related to cryptocurrencies. And I found that there's a lot of juxtaposition between the articles that are posted. And so it made me think that influencers have a responsibility to their audience. As people who create content that is viewed by, in some cases, millions of people, maybe not in the case of this smaller channel just yet, but influencers have a responsibility to present content that is true without falsifying it, and hopefully in a way that doesn't put themselves at a benefit at the cost of their audience. Just recently, Logan Paul is, I guess, the biggest crypto scam recently. If you're interested in finding more about the scams that Logan Paul has conducted, check out CoffeeZilla's videos. He's done a lot of research and he posted a few videos on the things that Logan Paul has done in order to defraud his audience of a lot of money. Logan Paul, he created some kind of NFT sales, which turned out to be a complete dud, but you know, his audience is a very young impressionable crowd, and they sent a lot of money for him, and of course all that money went poof up in the air. And when confronted with what transpired by CoffeeZilla, and so the point I'm trying to make is that he tried to sell something that he said was a good investment, which turned out to be a really poor investment, which led to a lot of people losing a lot of money. And this happens time and time again. This is not the first time and not the last time that it will happen, but what it does, it causes people like cryptocurrency channels like myself, or bigger ones like the most recent scandal with BitBoy Crypto, to lose. It causes people to lose trust in these content creators and in the cryptocurrency industry. Crypto is a funny place. It's kind of like a high school, and you've got these cliques in different areas, and you know, every person that's in a clique tries to make sure that this clique gets the most attention at the most appropriate time, and you know, this clique tries to push away and fight everybody else who comes near the clique and poses any potential threat. On a daily basis, I scroll through the news aggregate that is collects information, collects articles that have been published by numerous cryptocurrency news outlets, and it's shocking to me to see the articles literally that were posted within hours or even minutes. You know, you'll have the Solana crowd fighting on ADA, and then the next article will be the ADA crowd fighting on Solana, and it's just so unimpressively mundane, and it makes me wonder, why are these people even investing their time into publishing these articles that are so inconsequential, but they could cause a lot of damage for those who are new to the crypto investment, or just, you know, create FUD for no particular reason other than to say something negative about the other clique. Similar thing happens in YouTube, and it's problematic because, you know, our attention spans have shrunk. People's attention spans have become so small that these days hardly anybody wants to read a book on anything, and rightfully so. I mean, YouTube is a place where people can come and creators can create content in order for other people to consume the content. And the reason why it's so effective is because many of us are not experts in certain areas. Like, for example, I'm trying to build a computer, a mining rig right now, And in order for me to do that, I would have to spend hours and hours reading books on how to do that. But instead of doing that, I can just come to YouTube, watch a few videos, which will take me maybe an hour or a little bit longer, and I will have a pretty good idea of how to set up a rig and what parts, what components to get, and even where to get them. So the content creators that are creating this content and whose videos I watch, I hope that they can provide me with information that isn't misleading, that doesn't take advantage of my ignorance on the topic, and that puts content creators in a very, very important position, but also a position of great responsibility. With great power comes great responsibility, kind of a thing. But I mean, the last thing I want to do is to go to a crypto creator's channel and watch him or her tell me that I should invest my money into this project because it's going to pump and I'm going to make, you know, hundreds of dollars, just so that that person can dump a bunch of tokens that they purchased in a pre-sale onto myself and all the other people who were watching his channel, because they were simply just promoting a project, you know, rather than actually honestly reviewing and presenting a project that they thought was good. They were simply paid by the project in order to promote it. So I guess the goal of this video was to inform my viewers, the audience, you guys, that on this channel I will try to present you with the most accurate and the least misleading information that I can possibly gather. If for some reason it is misleading, it's not because I intentionally do so, it's simply because the information that I found was misleading, and so I will try to make sure that that doesn't happen. I will try to provide you with information on possible projects which will maximize your crypto gains and maximize your financial gains, which in turn will help me to maximize my financial gains as well, because I invest in the same projects that I talk about here. Most of the things that I present, like Meowcoin, certainly I am in all the way. Things like ICE, I made videos about. Initially, I thought it was a good project, and then it turned out to be a kind of a dud, but I'm still following on that. But I'm presenting you with honest opinion, with my honest opinion, and what happened, what's happening in the project. There is nothing that I'm not trying to scam anybody, and I'm certainly not going to present, you know, to take money from projects just to promote them and then dump the tokens onto the audience. This is the standard I set for myself, and I think this is the same standard that all content creators should be held against. Present the information that can be consumed by people watching the videos without having to wonder if they're getting scammed or if they're getting ripped off for certain things. As content creators, our responsibility is to do the research, to present the research as best as we can, and avoid any misleading information, so that people who come to watch our videos don't have to wonder whether they're putting, you know, 500 grams of salt into a cake when they should really be putting in 500 grams of sugar into the bloody thing. So that's my promise to you as the viewers of this small but growing channel, and so I hope you appreciate that. And if you do, then make sure to smash up the likes and subscribe to the channel. Of course, share the channel with everybody else who you think could benefit from a bit more information from the Crypto Market Updates channel on everything that's related to crypto. I will see you in the next video. Have a fantastic November. Let's look forward to a nice green month, which historically it was. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.